Welcome to the School of Sniper Entries, and I want to teach you on how to trade the NASDAQ Killzone or the New York Killzone. I want to particularly concentrate on NASDAQ. It takes place across various USD pairs, but the most volatility comes out of indices. And I want to really show you a particularly powerful way on how to spot this. So the first way is to put bearings on your charts. I want to put it in my local time, South African time, which is GMT +2. Then we can deal with it with the New York time zone. So you'll be able to change it on your chart. Then sort of, if you're in other countries, European countries, or other African countries with different time zones, you can now just check on your chart how that appears. Okay, I will teach you right now. So in my local time, to my dear South Africans, your kill zone plays out rather from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock South African time. So that's GMT +2. That window gives you a very good time. I know on the H1 doesn't show as nice. On the M15, there we go. That window gives you a lot of momentum within it. Okay, now for those who want to really get an international time zone according to New York, let's go ahead. Let's go into a time here that says UCT -5. That's New York. When you click that on your chart, it automatically changes everything that appears there. Okay, so you can now see the timestamp that gets to change from 8 a.m. and then of course now we have 10 a.m. So it shows me as if like I am in New York. For those who are in UK, for example, you can also change. So they have every type of time frame here that you may need in order to really make sure that you're trading within your local time zone. For example, let's say you're in New Zealand. There we go. It will show you that this is, sure, that's not showing me exactly what 4 a.m. Not sure what the other time frame there is, but yeah, you get the thing here, what I'm trying to say. I think it's 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. in that time zone. But anyway, let us go back to our local time zone and let's get into the actual strategy. I want to go back to Johannesburg. Okay, let us go ahead. So if you can now put these bearings on your chart. So this was yesterday, Wednesday. I'm recording this video Thursday. It's going to be posted on Thursday. If we go back to like Tuesday as well, look for the very same time zone. Let's go ahead from 5 all the way to, from 3 all the way to 5 o'clock. We can see that we had that momentum. Okay, other days are much better than other days, but yeah. Then we can go to other days as well, like Monday, the very same thing over here to 5 o'clock. We can see there was a lot of momentum happening there. So that's essentially the kill zone. But how to trade within the kill zone is to really figure it out with number one, structure. I always play along with structure. You want it to be your best friend. And I'm going to show you a very good example from yesterday's market condition over here. So the first thing, even as a child would see, we can really have a higher high over there. Okay, the market sold, having lower highs, and the market sold again, breaking lower lows. And as it was selling, of course, we can see as it pulls back, it's pulling back to create a new lower high. Okay, so given that we know that we're in a downtrend. Okay, so when I was, of course, wanting to trade over here, let me just get rid of all of those lines over there and just really diving into the actual price action that took place. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, look at the last lower high that the market created was this point. You can zoom out. This is on the H1. That was a nice supply over there. Or you can say order block if you want to argue same in one thing. We can see even when you go to the M15, structure is very quite clear on what it was doing. Very, very quite clear. I mean, if we can just take it again, higher highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and of course the market sold from there off. But where did it sell in? It sold in so volatilely within the um the the kill zone, which is found in the New York session. Now, how do I make sure I get the right order blocks or supplies? Again, I want that supply or that lower high to have broken or initiated a breaking of a lower low. So it should give me a BOS in that case. Okay, as we can see, and of course we can see the supply over here. It's from the H1. How do I further now make sure I don't miss the entry? We can now take within a supply, we do have a supply, we stretch it across. That was something that we can use over there. And we can see that this entry, let's take our short position, can put it over there. Now, if we further wanted to refine this, we can put a middle line over there, and it can show us that it actually tapped all the way. By the way, I didn't take this trade. I'm just teaching you a very good trading method that you can use. Now, you can put your stop loss slightly above the zone that you're trading from. And of course, given that the kill zone is supporting the trend that you're in, you can hold a bit longer within that. So again, let me go 3 all the way to about 5 o'clock. There we go. Okay. As the market goes on, you probably would have took again, you take profits at the next structure here, which was this. So I would have taken profits somewhere there. But I missed this trade. I was not at home. I did plot it, but I didn't put a sell limit, which is the most painful thing. But I really want to teach you from this because it's a very simple strategy. And how I advise you to approach it is just simple, smart money. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't need more stuff on this. Simple, smart money. Again, if we go on the previous day on how, this whole kill zone played out again, right? Let's go into it. Again, 3 to 5 p.m. We can see it exactly again. The trend, look at it. The trend was bullish. The trend was bullish. So as the market was actually moving, now the next thing is just to break down what broke structure. So again, let me remove the bearings over here so we can have a clear thing. So this was the actual thing over here. Let's remove that. If we're breaking down structure, we can clearly see for sure that this was the last lower high that broke this higher high. So that initiated this. I would have drawn a supply over here and a demand over here, but one thing that I see is that the market did mitigate it already. So we're cool with not using the zone anymore. We can see clearly that as the market broke here with so much momentum, it was a break and retest, giving me the high probability that the market, of course, what it did, it braked and retest. And that's exactly what you would have done over here. Different scenarios, guys. I've taught smart money, so hence I'm not zeroing much on it. But as you can see, 3 to 5, we can see that the zone that impacted this was an order breaker. Okay, there we go, fair value gap and an order breaker, and the market, of course, bought from there off. Okay, and then of course here, how would you go long on that? Stop loss slightly below, and of course, you're now taking profit on the next structure, which would be this one over here, which would be that supply over there, and the market definitely sold from that supply. Beautiful. You can backtest this as much as you can. It's just a simple thing, guys. I'm not the creator of the Killzone or anything. It's famously made known by ICT, but he's not also the creator. Many people, it's a trading community where we discover injection of momentum. But of course, I teach it in my own way. He teaches in his own way. Other people teach it in their own way. But yeah, there's simply a very powerful strategy that you can use to trade NASDAQ or US30 within the New York session, knowing very well that you are short volatility. Just one more thing, guys. When it's bank holidays, US bank holidays, do not trade the strategy, okay? Do not trade the strategy at all. So please make sure that you stay clear in that area. Now, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Just to let you know, we are doing a 50% off our November or something like Black Friday. We are doing that for you guys to join our advanced trading course. It has all of this and many more advanced topics that we talk about, and many more of our personalized strategies that we derive from ourselves in terms of how to approach some of these markets like NASDAQ and other markets out there, into really having a very solid strategy that works, as well as a trading community that's there to really support you to really go to the next level of your trading journey. Nevertheless, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next episode.